All right, y'all. So on this one, I'm giving y'all a Say So or a Kelso exclusive. These clips I'm about to show y'all are from about 10 years ago, like 2016 and 2018 era. Now, this is also gonna show y'all, times when I was single. Me and bro had a conversation where he kind of interviewed me, I interviewed him on some play stuff. This is when I was thinking about starting my channel back then, but I never started it until about 2022. So basically, y'all, I found some videos that I recorded. They are priceless because, I don't even live that life no more. And it's to kind of show y'all a lot of the story times I done gave y'all on what mindset I had back then. I was a lot more immature. I was single. I was, this is when I was working for the nonprofit organization as well at a certain point in this video. When I was around more gay people and I was kicking it with them and I was actually active in the community a lot more. Also, this is gonna be after that abusive relationship that I told y'all about with old boy trying to take my life in the car, and that story time I gave y'all that tried to choke me out in the car. So y'all can see the scratches on my neck, this is after he had snatched my hair out. I had dreads before this that I'm about to show y'all. He had snatched them out, and so I had shaved my head bald to start over. So if I'm looking crazy, that's why. I had literally just got off a, abusive relationship. Well, I wasn't even gonna call it a relationship, a situationship, A straight boy I had turned out, I told y'all the story time. I actually put the clip of that video at the end of this video so y'all can go back and watch if y'all want. But yeah, y'all, these is some priceless videos because these is from 10 years ago of me when I was more active in the community. I was a lot more immature. There's just a lot more like that y'all will be able to see of me with my life that I had prior to starting YouTube. So y'all get to see the growth and just, how I was with my friends, like with my gay friends. Y'all will see that I had feminine friends, masculine friends, dark-skinned friends, light-skinned friends, top friends, bottom friends, and we were a brotherhood, and we still are. I'm still cool with all these people that I'm gonna show y'all in this video. A couple of them I've lost touch with, but we ain't never had no negative fallout or nothing. We just went our own ways, and then some of these people I do still actually talk to, and I will explain that during this video, all right? Some of these is gonna be when I was in Houston, when I was living in Atlanta. So I just wanted to give this little short clip in the beginning of this before I kick this off to let y'all know what this video is actually about, why I'm posting it, and what I think y'all can benefit from it. It's really just to connect with me in a different way because I don't live that life no more. Y'all really won't see me around a whole bunch of gay people like that no more. And, this will explain to y'all why, and just y'all will get to see how I was and how I am with other people, I should say. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, enjoy this video, and yeah, hit them comments up. I hope y'all enjoy this, and always remember to always save your old files and videos of you, because you never know when you might want to look back and reminisce, because I teared up a little bit watching some of these videos. So they very, they definitely hitting on that. So yeah, it'll clear up a lot of misunderstandings. That's my attempt with this video by sharing this with y'all. So enjoy, straight up. Enjoy the video and like, comment, subscribe, all right?
Oh, you wanna fuck him?
I wanna fuck you too.
You wanna fuck him and me at the time? You getting complicated.
All right, y'all, in this clip, we got me and Lynn in the front seat, and then boyfriend is the dark-skinned guy in the back seat, and then Sid is me and Ren. So me and Sid are friend, and we all went to Miami for, I think it was Memorial Weekend or something, but this was basically a Miami trip from Atlanta. We all lived in Atlanta, but we went down to Miami for this weekend, and it's basically his boyfriend, and then they invited me and Sid to come along, you feel me? So we are friends, but boyfriend is Sean, which is the dark-skinned dude. All right, just to give y'all context of what y'all looking at. So the couple are the two on the right side on this picture, and then all three of us are friends.
So wait, you want to fuck both of them at the same time?
You can't do that. You don't have a double dick.
Do you want to fuck?
But that boy,
I think you should fuck.
Look, excuse me.
I just don't watch the shit.
No, that boy, that tall.
Shaking my head, I just gave bro some of the worst advice if y'all didn't peep that. I basically just told him to smash the dude first and then smash his boyfriend. Like, I was such a fucking gigolo back then. But anyway, so let me just give y'all a little backstory real quick on me and the dude that I just dapped up in the picture that's intoxicated. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? We all been there. However, just to give y'all a little brief story time, like, that's one of my best bros from Atlanta. I met him through Sid, which is the dude that's in the back seat. And like, it was just us three ripping the streets of Atlanta there for a minute back then. And yeah, these is my bros. But I just wanted to give y'all a little story time real quick because I don't know like how long a lot of y'all been still watching me, but I gave a brief story of time a while back about when I had to jump in one of my homeboys' fights because he was getting jumped by this couple at this club in Atlanta. And this is the friend that I was telling y'all about. So me and him had to fight some niggas in the club. Like, we had to beat some niggas up, basically. And so, like, that was just one of our, like, highlight moments of our friendship. So I just had to share that with y'all real quick. That, yeah. So, you know, we all got different kind of friends, and was definitely the kind of friend that, you know, you can go out there and get off on somebody's ass with, you feel me? So yeah, just backstory on that.
That the tall, dark-skinned one is quiet. Like, he
happen.
does give me the vapors. He's a sexy motherfucker.
Make it happen.
The other one is sexy, but not nearly as sexy. He talks, and he's like, "Oh, shut up."
Well, thanks to I got
He's
fucking
the mouth.
Waving. I enjoyed that.
What? Oh, he's the
Waving.
Who's Waving?
All right, y'all, and that's my homeboy Sid that's talking in the back. That's one of my femme homeboys, but like the best friend that you could have ever had, like, I swear. But yeah, he's a little thought, but yeah. Well, Sid was the openly promiscuous friend and had no shame, and I loved him for it. We all did, just to say that. He's also the only bottom of the crew, and he was also the one that brought all of us together as a friend group. So, you know, like, we really didn't care. He was always the life of the party anyway, you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Well, I sucked his dick
But
in
that's
front of
my
everybody.
thing, though. Sex ain't all that important to me, though.
I sucked his dick in
But
front of
it's
everybody. That's
nice.
how funny it
At the
is.
club?
No, and
But-
at like.
Okay.
Well, I don't want this another episode like that.
What are you talking about?
Not like that.
What y'all
Sean,
trying to
we
do?
like
That. You know, he knows what I'm talking about.
Y'all had a threesome? Had a threesome before? How'd that one go?
It was awkward. Not talking about what you know of, but recently. Recently, and it was awkward. It was fucking awkward. Cause like I walk in the house,
Yeah, don't be getting fucked
but
up.
that's the thing though. That's what I'm saying. This is my man.
need
and
me to teach you how to
I
dish? Do you
know,
remember?
I know this nigga be like fucking having fucking orgies while I'm not there, and I'm like, whatever. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm
Leon
Dean.
doesn't.
Dean, tell him. Blah blah blah, and Dean can say some shit out his fucking mouth. You think for 1 second that I believe what the fuck he said? No, but
Sean,
It
hold
was
on,
some other
rewind,
shit.
Hold on, rewind, hold on. So you saying you think that when you're not around, Leon has orgies at his house?
no, not like that.
That's what you just said, though.
I'm saying that we did some shit once recently. It was awkward because
that wasn't my question.
neither of us
Huh?
found any of the parties involved to be
You can do that.
attractive,
You can do the rest of that
and it was just something to do, and we was doing it. But I walked in the house and it's like I was like, huh?
What are you
Okay.
talking about? Who said mumble?
This one, like, he asked me just now, but he's asking me. I'm being honest. Like, I would do it. I did it.
You didn't answer my question.
I
Sean.
don't mind though. Leon, don't fuck the car up, please. Hitting the shit on the tree. I'm saying, like, ain't no thing. Sex is sex. It's like whatever.
It is.
But it's like not fun to
It
have
makes
it with,
me happy.
But it's like you gotta do it with people that you are attracted to at least, you know.
Well, it
at the
depends
very
on
least.
whether or not they're eating or they're
But
fucking.
when it's like a group involved, put that down, please. The dude to the left. Please.
I'm gonna be real with you as fuck right now. Because I'm high.
The people, like, you gotta be attracted to the motherfuckers that you dealing with.
It depends on it,
bro.
You good, Leon? You good? You out there?
Come on, we need to go in the hotel, y'all.
We do.
Leon is fucked up.
He's ready to
You
KO.
open that can of
Dean,
worms.
I mean, listen to Dean. Leon.
I call that bitch. I
bitch?
want some more.
But, like, I mean, really.
But,
you
baby,
gonna do it tonight, too, right?
You gotta hold that down.
It's down. They can't see me.
Okay.
Sean, you so paranoid, but these people.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, first of all, you have to understand that people don't really worry about
I
stuff
know they
like that.
don't, but I worry.
They're gonna just look and have judgmental eyes, and that's it.
Not really. They don't even know what we're doing.
No.
It's not like we live here.
No.
First of all, we're in a nice car, so they're not looking at us like we're ghetto or anything.
So, like, the first time, like, you know how we
You
met.
didn't answer my fucking question.
What?
I asked you. You said that you has orgies when your ass is not around.
Do you really believe that?
No, I don't.
You said.
No, I'm saying that's what I
Come
thought
on, y'all. We
when
need to
the
go
shit
because my bro is
happened.
Let's
When it
go
went
inside
down.
because Leon making me nervous.
When it went down like that, because motherfucker be like, I'm
all day or anything like that.
Yeah, because I want to make the most of this trip. So that's why we need to get your ass to bed because I know how you are. Sean ain't find a shit yet. Can you hold him?
Yeah, I got him.
You taking a picture right now?
I'm like recording because this is like great. You good, bro? Okay. We're just waiting on them to get your phone so we can go. Are you sure that's your... Where's the last time you saw your phone?
I'm not being mean to you. I just need to fuck. And it's irritating me.
Yeah, you're sexually frustrated right now.
As a motherfucker.
I mean, like, okay, well.
When you go from having dick on a regular, that's the only thing dick
Why was I like, but why? Because I was trying to find his
we used to
phone.
eat and fuck good.
I was just trying to find his
Yeah,
I will kick you in
Yeah,
your
you're
nuts.
good.
Why is that
You're
irritating?
just dealing with people that have
Why?
other problems that they need to get solved.
I was trying to
Who, me?
We all.
You mean me?
You too. You need a sexual frustration
Oh my
healing.
god, I need to get back.
I need. Ooh, I'm about to smoke. That's like some weed.
I was recording the whole time. Ever since you said start, I've been recording. I like documentaries.
She said this room is bigger and it's got a view of the
Bad.
So that's the move.
Good.
I need you not to be on no shit if I need your help.
I'll help.
We can move.
That's why I was
When you sleep,
weird. When I sleep, I'm done.
you just be.
I'm done. Oh,
So you leave.
the babies. The babies.
But I'm not that more comfortable.
Let's turn this up. Let's see.
Have the AC on.
I did. It's hot as hell.
You want me to take a shit off?
Like, man, do y'all see how skinny your boy was? Like, no wonder why I got a low key body dysmorphia because, like, damn. Like, I went from being super skinny to. I like the way I look better now, though. I ain't even gonna lie. Now I'm embracing my weight because when I look back at that, I was just a little too skinny, like, for real. Still cocky as hell, though. That's the kicker. Like, get your skinny old sick looking ass out the mirror, nigga. Like, the fuck? I have always loved me no matter what. And one of the main things I really love about this friend group specifically is that these boys turn up and they have fun, but they also professionals and always had all their shit together. So I always looked up to them for real. And yes, I was the youngest of the crew. Now in this next clip, me and Sid was noticing how fine all the Miami boys was.
A bunch of niggas coming this way. Oh my god.
All I wanted to meet.
Oh my god. Okay, we got two niggas coming this way, okay? They both got on this hat.
nothing?
This one right here. This usually black one with this orange hat.
We got body. I would eat the fuck out of that. I like that boy looks weird in the high top. I'm different. My thing is like I have to see somebody and be able to. Bitch, are y'all listening? Oh my god. Hold on, the white hat. Yeah, I could go all in with that. Cause some people they have their cute got body, but bitch, you ain't gonna go all out. Say what you gotta say. Right, say what you gotta say. That's when I act like I don't see it. So what you do with that bitch, you act like you don't even see it. But no. Where you woke up, bitch? Your room is on the 11th floor.
Oh
you
my
woke
God.
up on my floor.
Where did my baby daddy go? See y'all
Evidently, honey, you weren't able to go in your room. Dang, why couldn't you go in your own room when you're a boss? Dang, if you're a boss.
We missed him walk away. I wanted to see that ass.
Explain that.
When you fuck one, it's like you gotta fuck.
You gotta fuck off. Yeah, you gotta fuck the other one too.
I'm getting dang for
You gotta fuck the homie.
Yeah, you can't just leave
for
it
the
out.
pretext, bitch. Okay. Why you wake up in my room when you had your own? Somebody let you in? Or didn't you have your own room?
Shady bitch. Shady bitch.
Ain't that cute to see him quiet?
Shady bitch.
Ain't it cute to see him quiet?
Bro, I don't give a fuck. That nigga in that motherfucking red towel over there and that white beater is fine as fuck. Right here. I wanna fuck him. Give him my damn body.
He's a good fuck right quick.
He's a fuck real quick.
Right quick.
Right quick.
And no call it back.
Yeah.
Let me taste the strawberry one.
You got it? You got all of this?
Yes, all of it.
You gotta get it. You gotta fall in the bush. You gotta fall in the bushes.
Yeah.
Hell nah, it has so much fun editing this video. Like, this is crazy. But all right, now in this next clip, we got my best friend asking me a series of questions. Basically, like, we both did like a little interview of each other just to have something to look back on. And I was also thinking about starting my channel at this time, but I just didn't. So this is in 2018. Specifically after that abusive relationship, you can also see the scratches.
Live. You are on film. How you feeling?
I'm good. It's a good morning. I don't have anything hard on my heart or anything. I'm just ready to start this day. We'll be watching. It's a good day. I was just watching Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but you know, that shit was good.
What do you like that movie?
It's just cool. Crazy
Is
shit
it
going
one of your
on.
favorites?
No. Yeah. Somebody, a date brought it over and left it here.
We're gonna dive right into it. I got a couple of questions for you. So, while you were growing up, how often were you made in fun of and called names? Like, Sissy, Queer, by your family?
Yeah. What about my family? So that only had happened really one time by my little sister, I think. Yeah. But I didn't hear it, but I felt like my mom retaliated to something like that. And she was like, don't call him that. Cause I was like walking up the stairs like after something and Naja said something under her breath. I heard her mama, but I didn't hear what it was. And my mom was like, you don't say that about your brother. You don't say that about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not true or something like that. Like, yeah.
How did it make you feel?
It made me feel like, damn, because like people, like, is it, like, damn, am I like, you know what I'm saying? Because I would hear that at school and from people that, you know, like, grew up around, but like, never around in my house or in my family, so it was just kind of like, yeah. Maybe.
Let's talk about school. Like, how did that make you feel at school? Like, did you hear from the horse's mouth, or did you?
I got
People said so and so said you were a faggot.
No, it was like the way
sissy or
that my demeanor was back then. Like I was more, my voice wasn't as deep. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, as aggressive and shit. I was spoiled and I was really by myself a lot. So, but I feel like it was a lot of jealousy that started it, you know what I'm saying? But it was definitely always being called and you punk and all this. And
how often were you rejected by your family because of your sexuality?
so, really the first time that I felt a rejection from my family, because see, when I first came out, when I was 19, they really acted like it was all cool. Like, oh, we accept you, especially like my uncles and shit. Like, which really, I mean, none of them really changed to me as far as like verbally how they felt, but it was just action wise. Like, all of a sudden now, like, I don't get like calls for the barbecues and the events and the family meetings, you know, like the greets, you know, like just the holidays and shit. Like, I just be forgotten about, I feel. Like, just left out. If I don't force myself on them, I won't be there. You know what I'm saying? And
You feel like you have to force yourself on them for your
I feel like I have to, yeah, like I had, like, it became, after I came out about my sexuality, it became like now I was the gay person in the family. So now, like, in order for me to be around them, I have to, like, make myself being known to want to be around them, like force myself around them, call them with no calls back. Like, I did that shit and I was tired of that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
How did you come out to your family? How did you do it?
So it was really not like a come out. My grandma caught an argument between me and my ex. And shit.
This was a physical altercation?
Yeah, we were like on the side of the house arguing, getting ready to box, like, and she sent my uncle out there and to referee us, and he asked, well, what was that about? And he was like, ask your nephew. And he just looked at me, I looked at him, and we just had this little, it was like we just kind of like, he knew, I knew, he knew, kind of thing.
Like an unspoken.
Yeah. And after that, it was when the day I was about to move out, is when my grandma had asked me, like, what's up with you and that dude? And my mom called and asked me, and that was when I just was honest about it, because I was really ready for them to ask me anyway. I was tired of hiding, ducking, and dodging the shit anyway, for real.
So it wasn't something that you
It wasn't something that I didn't want to happen. I was ready for them. I wanted it to happen in a different way. I wanted them to just ask me. I didn't know how to say it.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't really, at about 18, after I graduated from high school, I pretty much accepted it, and I was ready to really live with it.
While you were growing up, how often were you pushed around or like beaten up or treated differently at school because you acted or were different?
Shit, I used to get bullied, and that's what a lot of people don't know. Like, from 6th grade to really all the way through elementary school, but I didn't start fighting back. And so there was no physical bullying until about middle school. When I remember my first real bully time was when this dude walked up to me in the middle of the school, at the hallway between lunch and some other class nigga, and walked up and just started swinging on me. Like, he pushed me and started swinging on me. Like, called me a some more shit, started swinging on me. And shit, next thing I know, we on the ground. That was like the first time, like, that it felt like I was like targeted because of like just me being who I was type shit. Like,
So people at school knew.
they started to hint. You know, I went to the ghettos. That's when I transferred from a white school to the hood school. So when I got to the hood school, that's when I started getting the faggots and, you know what I'm saying, and all that. Yeah, even though I would still get girls, I always had a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? But I was just a nigga that I felt like it stemmed from jealousy, because I was never really that. I didn't dress feminine. I probably was just a little more soft spoken and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really jealousy that I felt like that came from. But that's what they used. It was the shit. It was that all the time. Like, yeah. And so I just, after that moment when that dude walked up and started fighting me for no reason, after that, I remember I literally put like a hit list. Like anybody and everybody that had ever called me, bullied me, anything that had anything to do with that, and from that so on, like I fought them, and I really did. I finished my hit list by the end of my senior year of high school.
Because you felt like you were like.
I felt like I was a target.
You felt targeted.
And I felt like I had to defend myself, but also make a statement. I didn't want to just defend myself in the moment. Like, it was like...
You wanted it to mean something.
I wanted it to mean something, yeah.
Like, don't fuck with me.
Yeah, like, don't fuck with me, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been told to talk to a doctor to try to fix your sexuality or try to change your way of thinking about men? Or have you ever been told, like, go see somebody?
But they've been used as a justification for my problems.
So people never talked around it, like...
My mom told me, I think that you're going through all the things that you're going through because of your sexuality. Like, spiritually, it's been a spiritual, never medically, but spiritually, there's something wrong with you. That's why you're having these issues. That's why you're struggling. That's why this is happening to you. That's why that happened to you. Everything that happened to me, or anything that, just shit that would happen in a person's life, it was all of a sudden because you're gay. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a justification for everything. That made me feel horrible. Like, that's why, that is what boiled down to me cutting a lot of my family members off.
Is that what made you more intense too, as well? Like aggressive? No, I didn't mean to say
no.
More aggressive.
I think so. It's what made me have to be a man. That's what taught me, because I jumped into the gay world really quick, and that's where I got my gumption from, because I did have a male figure all throughout my life. Even when I didn't have a woman like figure, I always had a male figure. So I think that it just I know for a fact I was definitely turned out. I didn't really have these thoughts until a certain situation and age. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was always, I had like a curiosity, but it was like I had already experienced a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So it was, I think I've been just naturally bisexual for all my life, but it just, certain things had to bring it out.
Do you feel like you were born gay?
Sometimes I thought like that, but I don't know. It's a good question, because I asked myself, if certain things didn't happen, would I be? But I don't wish I wasn't, so I don't really ask myself that.
Okay, so you never felt like your life would be better if you were straight?
I felt like it before. It's been a long time since.
What did that make you? So, what situation or what happened to make you feel like that? Being
young-minded, listening to everybody, thinking that I was actually, you know, for real, okay, I went through this before I ever even accepted it myself and told anybody. I had went through that thing, because when I was younger, when I was having crushes on this dude at school, I would be like, it would be easier if I didn't like dudes, because I would be able to go after what I want. You know what I'm saying? I always felt like that was a burden with this shit. That's one thing I really don't like about it. The fact that I don't feel like I can go after what I want. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I'm attracted to is like a straight dude. You know what I'm saying? And even if I feel like they are attracted to me, I feel like if I was straight, I wouldn't have hardships with my relationships. I would be able to get what I want easier. You know what I'm saying?
Which is interesting, because I have a question that, do you feel like being attracted to men is a personal shortcoming?
Yeah, I agree to that. I do think it is a personal shortcoming, but it can also be an advantage if you use it the right way. It's all about the way you use it. and how you maneuver in this lifestyle. I think it could go against you and be very detrimental if you're not taking the right steps and safety measures and shit. But if you use it in a certain, if you just go about it in a classy way, I feel like it's not as bad, but it's still hard because of the fact that it just determines on what you're attracted to. Me personally, I feel like that's why it's so hard for me, because I'm not naturally attracted to gay men, I don't think. Like,
define classy for me.
Classy is knowing what you want, sticking to it, morals, sticking to your morals, whatever they are. Not allowing nobody to change your mind based on what their opinions are, and not allowing nobody to to turn you out. Like, if you're not cool with something, if you don't like something, don't allow somebody to make you do something that you don't like just to please them. To me, that is what adds up to be classy. Just sticking to yourself, knowing yourself, and operating in that lane.
Is that time with sexual health?
Yes, definitely. Because if you have to be safe. If you're not safe, that's the main measure of classiness, is being safe, protecting yourself, whatever you're doing. PrEP, condoms, both, whatever. Just make sure you protect yourself. That's the first thing about being classy, to me.
Do you wish, or have you ever wished, to be sexually attracted to women?
Well, I have been sexually attracted to women before. I ain't really looked and felt for a girl since the way that I had since before that, for some reason. And I mean, I used to literally have girls in and out. Like, I was a ladies' man, you know what I'm saying? So, and it was honesty. I got my heart broken by a girl before, the same way that I feel about guys now. I felt that same feeling for a girl before. So I know that there was definitely a click.
Is it important for you? Is it important to you for men to look and act masculine?
Very. I feel like as a man, masculinity is not saying that all you do is masculine shit. Masculinity means that at the end of the day, you know you're a man, you're comfortable with being a man, you're proud of being a man. That's what masculinity is. Everyone has feminine traits. I don't think there's nobody that don't have feminine people have masculine traits. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like being raised by a woman makes you somewhat feminine?
It will. It can. What you're raised up under will definitely influence what your major outcome would be, I think. Because, like I said, I was raised by a man. I have feminine traits, though. Mm-hmm. But being raised by a man, I think, even when I had those feminine traits, it was soaked out of me by being raised by a man. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Have you ever tried to stop being attracted to men?
I think that it happened maybe one time, and I realized that shit wasn't gonna work, and gave that shit up quick. Just to be real about that one, shit.
So, how often has your family ignored or refused to acknowledge your sexuality? Have you?
They don't ever fucking ignore it. No, that's the main. I feel like that is the first thing, main thing that is in front of the conversation. Like, I feel like I'm always being chastised about, am I dating a girl? Is there a girl? Because I say bisexual. They don't understand that.
So for you, that doesn't mean that they're not acknowledging your sexuality? If they ask you about a woman, mm-hmm. Does it not feel to you that they're not acknowledging, like, I'm gay?
Yeah, okay, I feel you. Yeah, they don't. Then if you want to put it that way, they never ask me if I'm with someone, who I'm with, how are they.
Do they actually like that? Do they be like, do you have a girlfriend, or?
That's all it is. They're just trying to divert me into.
Does your mom ever ask you, when am I going to get some grandkids?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's always about, when am I going to get some grandkids? It's about, are you fucking with a girl? That's it. It's just about a girl and kids. That's it. Mm-hmm. It's never about my happiness, what I'm doing, who I'm with, none of that. Mm-hmm.
How often have you moved away, left the house, moved to another city, away from your friends and family because of your sexuality?
So, to say because of my sexuality, I wouldn't say that it. Maybe, I mean, I feel like going to Atlanta may have been part of because of my sexuality because it was a different environment where I could express my sexuality more. But I didn't go because of my sexuality. But yeah, I think that's a good way to put that one.
So if there was a pill to make you
But no, now my bad to go back to that question.
Okay.
But yeah, I have had to move around because even when I wanted to go back home or go back to my grandma's or whatever, I was told no because of the fact that she didn't agree with my lifestyle. She didn't want that around my cousins. My cousins that look up to me and don't give a fuck about my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, old school, they don't want, they feel like you're going to rub off on them or something. So, yeah, I was told that.
So if there was a pill to make you straight, would you take it? Think about
Nah,
that. No?
nah.
You're proud of who you are?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Would you seek professional help in order to move around or change your
I don't
sexuality?
think there's nothing wrong with me at all.
So you feel like you're fine?
Very. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever felt ashamed of your sexuality?
I used to feel like that when it first started. For some reason, busting a nut for the first couple of times with a dude felt so wrong. Like I just remember the feeling. I don't ever feel like that anymore. But I just remember that feeling. Like it would feel like, oh my god, like I just did something horrible. Like you know what I'm saying? A gut bad feeling.
So what changed? What made you feel comfortable with it?
When I accepted myself.
After you came out to your family?
Nah, I accepted myself before I came out. It was around, I accepted myself around about 16. I didn't come out till about 19.
Is that what made you comfortable with coming out?
Yeah, that's why I was ready to come out so damn much. Like, I just didn't know how. I didn't want to say it. I was scared because I was scared of the reaction. Yeah.
So, do you think your life would be easier if you were straight?
No. Actually, yeah.
Why?
I do think it would be easier. I think that certain goals that I put in place would have already happened. I feel like naturally I would have already had a kid, already been tied to some girl in some kind of way, emotionally, something. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's the other thing that sucks about this is the fact that we can't reproduce with each other. And I feel like that is what keeps a lot of us single for so long, a lot of us so lost and shit for so long because even when we want to stick it out with somebody, it's like some of the reasons why relationships, I believe that relationship is not all about love. I feel like relationship is a unity and an agreement and a partnership. And if there's not a big reason of a partnership, it's so easy to walk out on gay relationships, is what I'm saying. I feel like it would be way easier.
Do you feel like a baby strengthens a bond in a relationship?
Hell yeah. It sucks to think that that's like, you know, because I feel like that's kind of like, oh, that's pathetic, but it's real. A baby is a fucking miracle that two people brought in this world together that nobody else can take away, claim, say anything about, whatever. That's there. That's the two of them putting something into something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bond that could never be. I feel like it's something you don't get till you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to create a family with a man?
Yes, I do. Yeah, that's like my perfect little idea to create a family. Regardless, I would like if the perfect would be I have a kid, he have a kid, possibly by the same surrogate or same woman, and so that the kids are actually brothers or sisters too, and we just raise them together. And so it's a real family. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's my perfect little outlook on the family.
Do you have someone in mind that you would like to create a family with?
I did, still do, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Yeah, because incarceration. And real quick, I just gotta chime in because I sound so stupid. Like this nigga try to take your life, and you talking about because of incarceration. Like you so dumb when you young. And yeah, so I'm just in a little fucked up moment right now with that. I don't know. He's the only person that I've ever felt like this could happen with, that I really would want to do this with. I have a hard time finding people that I actually want to fuck with. Like, I feel cold, I feel stuck up in a way, but it's just how I am. I'm really not attracted to the majority of gay men that I know. And then, I mean, it's just yeah. I'm not, and it's not just gay men. I won't say that because straight men it's the same. It's a specific person. This nigga, we have a certain vibe that I just don't find, and I hope I find it again, or hopefully he can get out and we can do this. But I don't know. It's looking like the time is gonna be long, and I don't know. So I'm just going with it right now and seeing where shit leads. But yeah, I really want to get started on that family shit soon because this is the time that I want to do it.
How old are you?
I'm 25, about to be 26 in about 2 weeks.
Is it important for you to have a family before you turn 30?
So, I would love to be getting started at least before I'm 30 because, and yes, I would love to have it solid by the time I'm 30. I would love for it to start. I'm ready now, but is it important? I think so. I think time is important. I think that people don't realize.
So I know we had to cut. I got a little emotional, but do you?
No, to go off of that though, I just want to get this one part out. I do feel like that. Yeah, it is very important. I feel like that's one of my biggest fears. That is my main fear. I mean, when I have a nightmare, that is the basis of it, and it's loneliness, bro. I'm scared as shit that because of this, that I may have went down I chose to go and be lonely. Like, in some kind of, twisted way, I feel like we choose paths, regardless of what our intentions is, what we mean by it, how we want to, we choose paths, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, in a way, I went down a path that I could possibly be lonely down, you know what I'm saying? And it's just scared to know that it could be a possible outcome. I'm seeing all these dudes that's like 30, 40, 50 up, fucking single, out in the club, looking for niggas my age. Like, I don't want to be them. There's not many people to look up to in this community. The few that there is, it's like, you know what I'm saying, there's such a needle in a haystack. It's like, am I going to be able to be one? And you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's very scary. Like, it's scary. That's one thing I will say. This shit's scary. As you get older, when you're young, it's fun. But as I'm getting older, it's like, ooh, wait a minute, like, no kids, you know what I'm saying? Still, everybody around me's having kids. Everybody I graduated with got families and married and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm over here. And I don't want to say everybody, because I don't like to compare myself to people, but when you see the way that life can flourish, very much so into this very happy, pretty picture, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I just gotta be appreciative of what I got, because what I do got, a lot of people don't. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm learning now. And to this new chapter is just to don't focus on what I don't have, but work on what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever feel hopeless?
Yeah, I still do. Like, I feel like a hopeless romantic. Like, when I try with someone that I actually want. This is my first time recently with who I'm really with right now, but partially. Is the first time that I've been with someone that I want to be with. That I actually. I mean, I wanted to be with some other people, but it was reciprocated want to be with. It wasn't I chose this one. I sought this one out. I hollered at this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I felt like this was different. It was good. It was new. I was challenged. And then for this shit to just fall and for him to like try to like damn near kill me, I feel like I don't know how to feel. I'm confused. Like, I'm confused about how I feel. Cause how do I feel still strongly about someone that tried to kill me?
How did he try to kill you?
Put me in a chokehold to where I almost fucking blacked out. Like started seeing white. Like I had to fight and pry his arm off of me, and he was not letting go. Like, and I mean, just I'ma kill you, nigga, and I mean threatening me the whole time, and I mean there was no compassion, no love in that moment at all, and that's why I feel more and more as the days go on, I feel like it was just a hopeless situation because there was nothing I could do. He had priors before he got here. The police got there. He didn't even have to be there, but he decided to stay there. I don't know if it was because of love or what, but. All right. So I just would like to know. So what do you identify as? What would you identify yourself as? What would you identify your sexuality as?
Is like a man or
Yeah, just what would you call yourself as sexual? Yeah, sexuality. What would you call yourself? Bi.
bisexual?
Yes.
Okay, that's funny. Okay.
So you.
Okay, yeah.
Because you know, there's pansexual. You know, there's all different. So pansexual is when someone just likes anyone that they like, that just by feeling. Yes, exactly.
No, I'm a bisexual.
Okay, got you. All right, good.
I like the challenge.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, what do you feel about versatile top bottom roles?
Like
what would you identify yourself as?
top.
Okay.
No versatility. No bottoming.
No penetration inside.
Not me.
Okay.
I just use my little shit.
No versatility at any time in a relationship.
I mean, I'm versatile when it comes to my mood, but not sex.
Okay. All right.
I can't do it.
What about it can't you do?
I can't get penetrated. I don't want to.
It just doesn't ring a bell.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't float your boat. Gotcha. Okay. So what do you prefer to date? Versatile or bottom?
Bottom.
Okay. And why would you say that?
Because versatile could be out here giving it out on both sides of their leg, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking nigga, you get fucked at the same time.
How do you feel about that?
2018, 3 different niggas in one day.
Yeah.
I feel like niggas is hoes.
Yeah. So versatility is the main.
I feel like versatility, and not to be like one-sided, but I feel like versatility does mean like you out here.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I definitely can understand that. So what do you feel like undetectable HIV? How do you feel about that? Do you feel like it's okay to disclose or not to disclose with their partners now that they aren't transmittable at a high rate? Or how do you feel about that?
I feel like people need to tell, like, if you have HIV, if you're undetectable, you still have a responsibility to tell anybody you have sex with that you are, even undetectable, regardless, because if you don't, that's considered manslaughter. You know what I mean? Like,
Gotcha.
That's nothing to play with.
Yeah.
So if a motherfucker's undetectable, if a man is undetectable, and I found out that some shit like I gotta hear from the horses now.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I don't really get niggas tested, so.
All right. So in that case, you do believe in
no HIPAA violations, but you know, like, let's go get tested real quick, you know.
right. Just that cool and simple is easy to talk about with you.
With me, yeah, but I find it difficult with some of it, with most. I say out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10. It's difficult to talk about HIV with gay men. And I don't know why, because the conversation is like sex. It's like talking about sex when we was coming up. I feel like it's a rite of passage, and I feel like gay men should know this information specifically because this is attacking our community most.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So
in that case, you do believe in safe sex.
safe sex, yes, but you know when I'm with somebody, I don't.
Yeah.
All bets are off.
I mean, even in a relationship.
When I'm in a relationship, I don't use protection.
Okay, gotcha.
But when I'm fucking around with other motherfuckers that can possibly paint on my ass, nah.
Right.
We wrapping it up.
Good. All right. I like that. So you did mention that in a relationship that you don't. What in that time does it make it okay to not use it? Even like at what time frame? When does that happen? When does that say okay? We can start doing it without condoms.
Well, if we, most of my relationships before I fucked them, we waited time long enough for me to see their kind.
Okay.
And how they operate and how they move and maneuver. And
Yeah.
they clean and shit, and if they do clean and shit.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, all right, so. And they make me wait, and I think that's cool because I get to, like I said, get to see
how they operate.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a pretty good way to go about that, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Great answer. Okay, so that also leads to my next question. Have you ever felt, well, actually, no, I want to ask this one first. How do you treat your side niggas compared to your bae niggas? If you have that, do you believe in that? Or?
I don't believe in side niggas, but I've been known to have a couple.
Okay.
So, I'm not going to pretend.
Alright.
But,
and when does a side nigga usually occur? What makes you usually get side nigga?
I think the side nigga is more consistent, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I don't have side niggas. Because I've done, stepped out of my relationship one time. And that was it.
Okay. So that was just like a one night stand.
But it was still with one of my A ones, so I feel like
okay, so that's like a side.
I'm like, so I guess so. But
so does like an argument have to consist? Is it just
me,
in your main?
Sometimes I have to feel really, really hurt to do something.
Okay.
Suspicion and insecurity. Because I'm suspicious.
Got you.
And
very good, honest answer.
Yeah, I really don't know what the niggas do because I can't prove it. I'm so irritated. I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna fuck somebody.
Yeah.
You know.
How do you feel after you do that though?
Like, just it used to be a guilty pleasure of mine. I used to find pleasure out of doing something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be kind of a high for me.
To cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's I mean,
it's real though. That's so real. Like, I used to really enjoy meeting somebody and being with them and stepping out.
Okay. And is it kind of like a conquering thing? Like,
real about it.
Yeah.
Like the first time I kissed a man, there was a certain thrill about it. Like it was, you know, like,
yeah.
There's something so sexy about something that you're not supposed to be doing. I guess. You know what I mean?
Okay.
For me.
Got you.
Like, I was serving Jordan and shit when I was, just started, feeling like this about dudes. And then when I finally kissed JT when I was like, 17? I was like, oh, like it feels bad, but it feels so good. You know what I mean?
Okay. Gotcha.
That's what kind of shit felt like. Cause I was like, okay, I'm used to niggas now, but I need something. I'm bored.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm being too candid.
No, that's good. No, that's definitely very honest, and I love those answers. Yeah. So, like, okay, that leads to my next question. Do you feel like you have any fetishes?
Divine fetish for me.
So, you know how some people like feet, you know, they like to rub feet, kiss feet, lick feet. Then you got, you know, like myself, sagger fetish, you know.
Oh.
You know, or do you like feminine guys? I know a lot of guys have a femme fetish, a drag queen fetish. There's all different
I
kind
don't
of
think
fetishes.
it's a fetish because I feel like a fetish is like a certain obsession with one
It
thing.
was one thing, yeah.
And I don't have like a certain obsession with one.
Okay.
Things about the niggas.
Okay. Nothing, not lips or any like.
Nothing really, nothing, no characteristic can really, I don't know. And it's all, especially the mind, I guess. Maybe I have a mind fetish. And art, I do have a fetish for people who are artistic. People who, you know, express themselves through artistic
Okay.
freedom. And whether it be drawing or singing or dancing or cooking or do all that shit.
Okay.
Or acting or, you know, songwriting or whatever. Or writing poems or anything artistic that I feel like is, you know.
That draws you in.
Yeah, it's like magnetic.
Okay. Got you. All right.
So is that a fetish?
Yes, that definitely would be a fetish. Yes.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
most of the dudes I've been
You like artists. Artists. You like artists. Yeah, you like artists. The artist is a fetish. Yeah.
Most of the dudes I've been looking all same.
Mm-hmm.
At least 2 out of 10 things.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So I just want to touch a little bit on domestic violence in gay relationships. How do you feel about that topic?
I feel like domestic violence happens in every relationship.
Mm-hmm. But what about it in the gay ones, though, specifically? Do you feel like it's less as bad because it's 2 men instead of a woman and a man? Do you feel like it's just as bad? Do you feel like it's worse?
No, I feel like it's equal.
Okay.
Of course. I mean, we're all people, right? So putting your hands on another person is disrespectful unless they really have something to do. That's what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But I've took off from some other people.
Right.
You know, but that was then.
Yeah. And what would cause you to do that? Did you get
Just a blatant disrespect
Mm.
and disregard for me, and it's like someone who was assassinate my character.
Got you.
Like totally just put me down and just like you fucking this, and you fucking
Yeah.
fucking taking an ass. Like, oh, okay, nah.
Yeah.
Now you're getting deep.
Yeah.
You know, now, like I said, you crossing the line. You assassinated my character.
Got you.
That's not cool. Because I'm a young man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a young black man. I've made it to 25. And then I didn't make it here for no reason.
Right.
You know what
And
I mean?
someone's done this in a sexual relationship with you?
No. I was just talking about random people.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Because domestic violence is
Okay, we talking about, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
High.
I understand. That's
So I was just generalizing.
yeah, definitely.
I guess that's the aspect. But no.
Yeah, what
I
would
guess
cause
I
you to
was
do it in
aggressive.
a relationship?
What the hell to do in a
Yeah.
relationship? Shit. Punk shit. And I hate to say that
Yeah.
because people like to call
Nah, that's honest, yeah.
I guess a little big shit, I should say, like saying shit under your breath, walking away from me.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, got you, bro. Has it ever been on you instead of you being the aggressor? Right.
I just don't
Yeah.
not get.
Yeah.
Will not get it.
Right.
It's
Okay.
yet to happen.
Okay, good. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. Okay. So
We had Sean call one time. Does that count?
Josh.
No, Sean.
Oh, son.
We won't say any last names. But
Yeah, exactly. No, I think that does count. Sex is a domestic thing.
no, like we fought in the bathroom and fucking text brothers.
For real?
Because this was like 3 years ago. He was he wanted to be fought.
Beat you up!
I was sorry.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you pushing me for, nigga? We was pushing each other and shit, and he pushed me, and I pushed him in his fucking stomach, and he pushed me. I was like, oh, fuck no. I was like, oh, hell no. We are fighting in this bitch.
Damn.
Let's get his ass against the wall, like, nigga, stop hitting me and shit.
Yeah.
So,
Then he got turned on.
I don't know. He was like, oh, I mean, we are still. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay,
While we
gotcha.
fighting about sex, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. Dang, but you know, sometimes I understand because sometimes did you feel like you had to maybe do that? Some guys like that. You know, you don't. Some guys like to be.
I feel like it's been a power struggle with
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
And he feels like he can whip anybody's ass. And I was like, okay, cool. Great, good for you. But you can't run me over.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're not gonna run up. You measure motherfucker, man, I don't know what you thought I was or how strong or weak you thought I was, but this like what?
Gotcha.
And I felt like no, I feel like I had to do it. I felt like I was just horny.
And that took over, and you just
And I was
the bull came out.
And I was a little tipsy.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's why we met there.
Okay.
So that was fuck.
Okay. No, that's good. All right. So I'm gonna ask one more question, and we're gonna go to the next segment. So, what is your perfect picture of a relationship, of a family? Like your end all, be all. If you had it all your way, what would it be at the end of the day?
Anybody with chocolate.
And what do you mean by that exactly?
Skin tone.
So you want him to be chocolate?
Her.
Oh, her?
I mean, a boy can't have my kids.
So you're not gonna let? But aren't you a gay man?
I said at the
A bisexual man?
I can do whatever.
I know, but don't you prefer, but what, okay,
If
so,
you can't bear my kids, I can't be with you. Like,
Dang.
that's gonna be the connection that I can't, that I won't. You know what I mean?
so that means that every man has nothing to
No
do.
potential for me.
Oh, shit. Oh.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say.